Violet and I just wanted to say hi and thank you for coming and watching our video. I do have two sponsors today. I have Maida02 and it's just me and Charlie. That was from the end of March and I may have missed it. I also have a new member, Kathy Potter. We really want to thank the members, sponsors, viewers for all of your support. I got a really good video for you guys today. We have a sovereign with road rage who handles himself exactly like you would expect him to. That punches a dude that is in the McDonald's drive-thru. And I think he does the voodoo. Not sure though, but you know, the police were told that they should be fearful of him. So here you go.
Hey, how are you, man? Hey, I'm definitely with the sheriff's office. Were you guys just involved in an altercation or maybe a road rage incident with somebody?
Yeah, that was a road rager.
Okay, all right. Would you mind step out with me real quick? Just talk to me so I can get your side of the story?
But I can talk to you right here.
No, I'm asking you to step out, okay? So you can step out or I can help you out. It's your choice.
We're investigating crime, listen, you don't have the right to put your hands on me. I'm talking to you.
Nobody's going to put
I'm cooperating. I'm talking.
Okay, and I'm asking you to step out so I can talk to you.
I'm not going to step out of my vehicle for what?
Do you have your ID, sir?
I sure do.
Okay, let me see it, please.
Let me get my video going.
Okay, get your video going. So you want to tell me what's going on then?
I was coming from the beach. I was getting over in the left lane. This speeds around me and cusses at me. So I come over here to McDonald's and I tell him, I said, look, you were behind me. You were following me. So that means you need to wait to see what I'm going to do before you try to speed around me. He got in the far left lane, so I got in the far left lane behind him. And I came over and I asked him, I said, what was the purpose of you cussing at me? And he started.
Okay.
Just that simple.
So
he was behind me.
Because he's cussing at you, you punched him in the mouth.
And I'm going to tell you why. It's because from here forward, y'all going to learn to respect what we are on earth. That was uncalled for. I was in front of him, so that means that wherever I go, if he's behind me, he needs to wait until I decide where I'm going to go.
Go ahead.
I was getting in the lane, the only left lane that was open. He was trying to speed around me to get to the far left lane. That lane wasn't even open yet, just to get to McDonald's. Okay. And he came beside us and just started cussing at us. I was like, okay. I came over here to the lot and I asked him, I said, what was the purpose of you cussing at me? And I said, you're going to look.
Where was he standing when you punched him? Was he like at your window?
He was sitting in his car right here. I walked over to the car and I asked him, I said, look, what was the purpose of you cussing at me? You were behind me and you had to wait until I moved, and whatever I did, you decide what you're going to do after that. He started cussing. He said, well, you need to learn how to drive. I said, well, you're gonna learn how to respect what I am on earth. And what I stand for on earth right now, y'all better stop messing with us.
Ooh, we're so scared. What the hell are you gonna do? You get out of your car, punch some guy in the face while he's still sitting in his vehicle, and get that thing off your head? You look ridiculous with that stupid thing, that little crocheted thing on your head. And get out of the damn car. The officer told you to. You can get out of the car to punch some dude in the face, but you can't get out of the car when you're in trouble for it, huh? Yeah, we're so scared of you.
Y'all better stop messing with us. That guy, he got judged today. And if you knew who I was, you would know why he got judged. And if you knew that he was into before this incident, this day, everything happens for a reason. Nothing.
Somebody out with him over there.
Okay. Everything happens for a reason, and y'all need to stop getting involved in people's personal business, because all that does is just create more situations where people don't have to take responsibility for the they do.
You understand, when you make contact with somebody, it's considered a battery. So we got the call, so we have to investigate it. And that's what we're here to do.
Look, he verbally abused me, so that's battery.
Okay.
Huh. You cannot be serious right now. Because somebody said something that hurt your little feelings? You punch him in the face? Are you kidding me? You think that's valid? And who are you that we're going to be so surprised when we find out who you are? Like you're something important. You're no different than anybody else, honey. Don't care what you believe. It's time to get back to reality.
Would you write a statement on saying what
I'm
happened?
not, listen, I'm not getting involved with y'all. We handle that ourselves. We're two grown men. We don't need to be policed. We don't need to be controlled.
Well,
we're not in preschool.
Yes, sir.
We're two grown men.
I appreciate
I handle my business like I was supposed to.
I appreciate your opinion on the matter, but he has a different opinion.
Okay,
and as a man, he can have that.
And whatever his opinion is, if he wants to write down stuff for y'all, then he can. I don't have to do that. I'm not getting involved with y'all. I'm telling you what you want to know.
Okay.
I'm cooperating with you, but I'm not getting out of my car.
Okay.
I'm not writing nothing down. All I had to do was deal with him. That was my problem. I dealt with it, and that's it.
Sorry, doesn't work like that.
I'm camping. My son and I retired, and we came down
Okay.
here for peace.
You retired military?
I was in the military, but I retired.
What branch of the military?
Navy.
Navy? Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
How many years you spent in the Navy?
I was in 2 years, and I ran a business. Well, I ran several businesses, 16 years. I was
Okay.
a realtor. I had a commercial cleaning business and a landscape and lawn care business.
Okay.
I retired, so I can go on a spiritual journey.
Okay.
This is the type of that I'm dealing with. So that's
I got nothing against your spiritual journey, man.
I deal with all this stuff. I dealt with the problem. I already fixed that. If he ain't man enough to do that for himself, that's his problem.
Okay.
If he wants to run around cussing at people and being mad at people because that little baby can't have his way, then he gets what he is. Period.
Okay, well, that's not always the way the law sees it, though. You understand that, right?
And let me tell you something about your law. If you go back and actually study your law, none of these laws they have expired. The statute of limitations on all American laws have already expired.
Good.
20 years from 1776.
Are you serious? That's a new one. I haven't heard that one before. So I guess 1796? All the laws expired, so we have a lawless society. Oh, that would be fun, huh? You want to go live in Mad Max times, right? You're such an idiot. Oh, my gosh.
And furthermore, how are we as citizens on land operating in maritime law?
Okay, all right, well, let me go ahead and step out the vehicle for me.
I'm not getting out of my
What's your
vehicle.
name, sir?
What did I do?
Can I get your name? Sir.
I gave you my ID. He's got my ID.
This is what we're going to do. We're going to get you out of the car. We're going to talk to them, get his side of the story.
Why do I got to get out of my car to talk to him? Is he out? Look, I'm not going to because you guys are going too far with this.
No,
you're going too far. I am not doing anything to anybody.
I'm trying to be cordial. We're trying to expect you to be cordial.
What you want to do is control me. I'm not going to let you do that.
Listen,
I'm going to sit right here. I am talking to both of you like you
are.
want me
Yes,
to.
sir. In
He
the state
verbally
of
abused
Florida,
me.
that's against the law.
Okay, it's against my law for me to be talked to like he talked to me.
I understand.
And I follow universal law, which trumps all this mess that y'all got going on here.
Universal law, right? Well, unfortunately for you, we don't use maritime law or universal law. 'Cause sorry, you're not in the Navy anymore. We use statutes and codes for law. So guess what? Get out of the car. 'Cause that's the law.
So, like I said, you don't have no jurisdiction over me. You are on my earth. And if I decide to do something about it, I can right now.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Look, when you look at this, you need to understand what this is.
I understand
And you
what
need
it
to
is.
understand who I am. And you need to understand that I have a power that I can use right now on both of you if you don't stop messing with me.
What power do you have? Do you do voodoo? Is that what it is? Voodoo?
We're not here threatening you.
I'm not. You are threatening me.
No,
You're telling
sir,
me you
we're
can.
asking
By
you.
law, I
We're
can do this.
asking
Well,
you.
by my law, I have the right to do what I need to do.
We're asking you, please, make it easier on everybody. We get this out
Why
of the way.
do I have to get out of my vehicle? I'm not. If I'm in my vehicle, you safe. I'm safe. Everybody's safe.
We're investigating a crime that possibly you committed.
I told them that I had to go. Yes.
Okay, yes. So we're investigating this. So we need you to step out, okay? Mr. Is this your son back here?
Yes, it is.
Hey,
And
he's
this
being
is
completely cordial. Everything's being good, okay? He's fine.
Why won't y'all let him get into you?
But there's no reason. We're trying to get you out. We're not going to let him get
Why
in.
do I need to get out? If I'm not under arrest, why do I need to get out?
Because there's a possibility of you being under arrest.
Why do y'all have to arrest me?
For committing battery, sir. But we have to investigate that. And you doing the way you're doing it is making it more difficult for us. It's more difficult on you. It's more difficult on your son. You're here on vacation. We're trying to work our way through it, okay?
Listen, guys.
Listen, hey, there's no listening. Just be cordial. Step out of the vehicle and let's figure this out, okay?
What are you doing? The door's been open for a while now. You've already asked him. Now you've told him. Now make him. Arrest him.
One thing I want y'all to understand is, I'm not going to jail over something that petty. If two men in the street can't handle their business, if he's big enough to run his mouth to anybody he runs into and can just say whatever he wants to say out of his mouth, there's consequences for that.
Yeah, well, you're going to hear some consequences now, aren't you? Punching somebody in the face because they talked to you in a way you didn't like are not consequences. But arresting said person for doing said thing is. Have fun in jail.
Okay? He suffered the consequences. And if y'all get in the way of his judgment, you bring it on yourself. And I'll get out. But I'm telling you,
Thank you, I appreciate
what you're doing is bringing it on yourself because you're getting involved in.
Well, looky there. You finally got out of the car all by yourself. Yeah, I guess you are a big boy after all.
Look, you don't have to do all of that.
You pull away from me.
This is why y'all. This is why.
Hey, back up. Back up. Fuck off. Go ahead and tase him.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back right now. Ow!
Put your hands behind your back.
Why is all this mess? I'm not doing anything.
Don't you tense up on me or we're going to the ground. Do you understand?
This is not.
I got it.
Are you?
Does it take that much to put handcuffs on?
I've been listening. This is what y'all do. Y'all just messed up for yourselves. I didn't touch either one.
Sorry, he should have been tased, so now I'm going to have to do it for them. Taser, taser, taser.
Listen, we gave you the opportunity to go nicely and peacefully. You want to resist, you want to pull away, this is what happened.
I did not pull away from you.
You absolutely did. Now you're catching an additional charge. You're going to be placed under arrest for battery day as well as resist officer. Do you understand that?
Push me open now?
Go ahead and search him.
For what? I don't have any pocket.
You're going to jail.
Okay.
So you're getting searched.
For what? I don't have pocket.
Doesn't matter.
It clearly does.
Stand up against the car. Don't move.
Or what? Or what? I'm genuinely asking. Or what?
Why don't you move and find out?
Have a seat.
When it comes to your soul, I hope you know it's mine.
Okay, great. Fantastic.
Searching is wrong, because like I said, I smell weed in here.
Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely smell it. I just can't believe he just. We were trying to be. I tried to talk him out of it. You see, I tried.
You're hella patient, man.
Yeah. Well, you.
I don't want him to step out, though, you see?
Yeah.
You got knives all in there. You got knives all in here. Hey, Sarge, I'm gonna check his. Just make sure they're all double locked up, and he says one of them's too tight, so you wouldn't mind. All right, thank you. I appreciate you. Just around to me. Let me double check it for you. All right, which one's tight? One you said? This one? All right. I'm gonna let it come back a couple clicks. Is that better? All right. And let me double check this one. How's that one for you? Is that one all right? Okay. Okay. All right, hold tight me 1 second. All right. Is that better? Okay.
He wasn't getting out of the car. He wasn't doing this. He wasn't going by our laws. Like I was.
He's sovereign.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You want to put Junior in here with me?
Yep. He's probably molding this one to be the same.
How about you trying to set that one?
Where are they going? We're going to Las Vegas Trail.
All right, you already search him down?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to check him real quick. Anyways, poke, stick, and stab him? Anything sharp going to poke, stick, and stab him?
No.
All right.
The college original plan on 217 line, because where they're going, they were supposed to go on
We'll walk over here to the driver's side of the car, okay? How tall are you, my man? You about 6'5", 6'6". I'm 6'2". All right, slide on in for me right there, okay? I know it's going to be a tight fit because you're taller. I apologize for the fit. I know it's not cozy. All right, seatbelt's optional. You want a seatbelt or no? How about you, sir? Seatbelt or no? Okay, all right, sit tight with me. All right, they're going on a spiritual journey.
And now we finally get to hear the victim's side.
What's up, man?
I was turning in to go get something to eat. I went to go turn off the bridge to take a right.
Right.
This guy cut me off. I tried to go around and get away from him. He followed me here. I turned in here. Used my blinkers the whole time. And I noticed he was using his blinkers the whole time. He followed me. I went through the drive-thru. I was going to get something to eat. He got on the other side and said, I'm going to teach you
58.
some manners, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to get you. And then he parked right out here and proceeded to get out of his vehicle and just...
Did you ever get out of your car? Okay.
I had my seatbelt on the whole time.
Okay, you got your ID on you? Do you want to pursue charges on him? For battery?
Find him.
Oh, we've got him.
Yeah, I want him. You can't do this to people.
Reynolds was charged with burglary with battery, as well as resisting an officer without violence. He was released on bond, but he got in trouble with Florida Fish and Wildlife officers because he apparently, him and his son, were using a local campground as a home, overstaying the 7-day maximum. After his court appearance on that citation, he was required to stay in contact with the bond agency if he was going to remain free, but apparently he didn't. So the judge revoked his bond. He reportedly has been locked up since February 2023, slowly working his way towards trial.
Wow. He deserves every second he spends in jail. But you know what's really sad is his son. He's teaching this crap to his son. And look, the son attacked the officers. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I thought it was great. And Violet and I cannot thank all of you enough. You mean so much to us. You keep me going doing this. And I love doing it. Anyway, cannot wait to see you on the next one. And until then, it's bye.